What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Ron Flip the Jump Man. Ron Flip the Ookin Egan Ron Flip the Ookin man. Damn, I got tongue twisted on my own goddamn tribal now. But I'm back with another Jump Man React vid. And went to go see this other day, Never Let Go. And the movie could have been more um exciting. Um it was decent. Um it started getting really good like the last 20 something minutes of the movie. But spiritually, um, to me, Never Let Go was about not letting go of self, just holding on to the rope. Basically, your real self, that spiritual cord that we got that's connected to our spirit self, our light being self. You know what I'm saying? Um, stay connected with nature, because they was really tapped in on surviving in nature out in the middle of the woods. The mother told the boys that the world was dead outside of where they was from. This is the world where they was at in the cabin. But that wasn't true. I think honestly, she was just trying to protect them to the world because she felt like the world was evil. And it's a spoiler alert too, you know what I'm saying? So so Never Let Go, the movie itself was about they believe that well, the mother and one of the children believe one of the other children was kind of had his own mind, thought for himself. But they believe that if you let go of the rope, if evil can touch you, and if evil touches you in this movie, then evil can get in the house, and the evil and the house, not evil, and the house was so-called built out of ancient wood. Every time they walk back in the house, or every time um they pay homage to the house. And every time she felt like one of them was kind of disobedient, she made them do this ritual, this saying ritual. I don't know the whole saying ritual, but it was like, old ancient house, old ancient wood, ancient wood of this ancient house. Some love you, some protect you, some. I don't know the whole thing, but she made them say it. And then another thing she made them do to cleanse their soul was to go into like this uh um door, little storage in the floor, where basically was just a door and room for you to lay down in darkness. And when she opened the door back up, she'll ask them, "What did you see?" So basically, she wanted to see what vision they had of evil trying to get them and what they could do to prevent from that. So, and also I noticed this. She had this snake tattoo going on her down her back, and her son was asking her about that, and they had a slithering snake in the movie as well that led in the forest. Um, I'm gonna get more into the spiritualism on the serpent, because literally after I left the movie, literally soon as I had opened up, soon as I was checking my notifications on Facebook, it was a post about the serpent, and we're gonna get into it. Let's get it. So like I said, we're gonna get into some of the spiritualism of what I seen. And don't forget, we come from darkness. Chaos come from darkness. We are chaos beings. Without darkness, there would be no light. So what she was telling her kids about, um, she was making the darkness kind of sound bad. But that's kind of predictive programming that they do for y'all, for us, melanated beings, carbonated beings, 90s beings, all the same thing, but to fear ourselves. But let's get into this serpent thing. Did you know that snakes are different than serpents? Snakes only slither on the ground, and serpents stand upright. Spiritually, serpents are known as the Naga. Now, if y'all didn't know, this is where they get the N word from, Naga. If you didn't know, the Nigger. I ain't gonna say it because I don't know a TikTok, you know what I'm saying, is gonna, do what they do. But that's what they got. Our oppressors got the word, the N word, they got it from Naga. They literally were just talking about this in damn, I can't remember, man. I wanna say I can't remember, man. I can't remember right now. It was something I just seen and heard. But anyway, and known as a Naga, serpentine Kundalini energy. Now Kundalini, if you don't know, Kundalini energy is that energy that is dormant inside the body at the bottom of our human spine, down in our lower chakra. We got 7 main chakras, and it starts at the bottom of the spine in our lower chakra, in the red chakra. That's why a lot of people vibrate on their low vibration, low frequency. And when fully rising, the serpent energy stand up right from the root chakra, like I just said, to the crown chakra. The crown chakra is right here. Our pineal gland, shaped like a pineal cone, aka third eye. Why people call it the third eye? Because it literally got the same um um organs and tissues as a physical eye. Y'all didn't know that, did it? In the center of our head, and it looked in the center of our head. So the ancients left many statues and blueprints displaying the serpent energy of the fully activated human. See, we not fully activated yet because we don't know how to fully rise our Kundalini energy. And like my brother Apollo Ernest said, we got to hold back our Christ oil. What's our Christ oil? Our Christ oil is our semen retention. The more we hold back, the more it's going to rise. That's our most powerful physical energy on this physical dimension, our semen retention. So this is what they're trying to slow down and depress, you know what I'm saying, from us being able to activate this. They know what time it is. They know who we are. A lot of us don't know who we are, and time for y'all to wake up. But I know everybody not gonna wake up, and I know everybody that's here is not meant to wake up. But let me get back to where I was at. The headdress of Kemetic statues mirrors the head of the king cobra. You know how the Egyptians have it on their joint? They were telling us something. They left that there for us to know. But our colonizers, before our time, before we came into existence in this civilization that we're living in right now, this era that we're living in right now, their own forefathers, our oppressors' forefathers and stuff, they invaded all our stuff, stole all our stuff, studied all our stuff, still studying us. You know what I'm saying? So I always say this: we got reality, they got belief. So let me continue. The word serpent is an acronym of the word presence, which is you being fully present in all dimensions at once when fully activated. This is why they say we are multi-dimensional beings. This is why they say that we are multi-dimensional beings. Because once we fully activated, we're present in all dimensions at once and conscious of it and know of it and know how to do it. So the word serpent is also synonymous with the word Messiah. This is what they're afraid of. They're afraid of not just one, but thousands of messiahs rising. And they know who the messiahs are. It's the original beings of the planet. Not only the original beings of the planet, but the Neejees of Turtle Island, aka so-called Americas, the Americas, all the American Indians, all the Coppertone. Shout out to all the Chiefs on the land. And I ain't talking about no football team. I'm talking about that brown skin Coppertone American Indians of Turtle Island, all my Neejees, all my kings and queens, all my gods and goddesses. That's what they're talking about right here. That's why we're going through the most. That's why we're getting attacked the most. That's why we're having a spiritual war and don't even know it. The ones asleep don't know it, but the chosen ones know it. You know what I'm saying? This is why we're putting out this information, because we're trying to wake you up. But yeah, check out one more thing. And then I'm going to rate this movie. Here we go, through diagrams of the serpent on the ancient Kemetic pharaohs, not Egypt, but that's what we know. It's now known as Egypt, but you know, they came and changed the name to Egypt, but it's known as Kemetic, the land of the black, because the sand and all that shit is black. But it's showing you that within our body is symbolic to the serpent. See how the brain coils, same way as our DNA, same way as our 9 ether hair, prints on our finger, coils. See how it's showing down here? Down here, this little white diagram right next to me. You see it. The only thing they're not showing is the spinal cord, basically the kundalini, damn, is rising up the spine. But y'all can go ahead and get a screenshot of there with my head out the way. Well, yeah, right there. That's about the best you're gonna get. My head right at the bottom. My head gonna still be in the picture. But yeah, you see it. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I couldn't remember who was speaking on Naga recently. Like I already know what Naga means and where the N word came from. The N word came from Naga. So it was a video I was watching this past weekend with Rod Hayes, where he was explaining what's really going on, urgent message, and he spoke on Naga. But Bobby Hemmett spoke on this too in some of his videos. Nagas is the Neejees. Neejees is also a code name for Indians, the original Indians of America, the kings and queens and the gods and goddesses. But I'm gonna go ahead and rate this movie, and the way I'm gonna rate this joint is it wasn't that good and it wasn't that bad, and it took too long to get like really exciting. So I'm gonna give this movie maybe like 3 popcorns, maybe 3.5. Yeah, Jumpman, Uganicha Man, I'm off.